I was always the out-of-the-box type, not because I sought to be. I just like what I like. Some people celebrate that. Other people are like, what are you doing? But you can't listen to that. I've been working in the trucking industry for 7 years now. I started out washing the trucks and then I moved my way up. I just showed up every day and I liked the work. I liked not having a desk. I liked running around and putting my sporadic energy to good use. The way that I go about working in a male-dominated anything is I don't. I think that that's stupid. If you're a girl, you don't have to say that you're a girl. Everybody sees that you're a girl, and I think you're just furthering the divide if you're always like aggressively talking about how you're a girl doing things, you're drawing attention to it. So that wasn't my style. I would say my sporadic energy is a big facet of my personality. I guess my creative side of the brain is better than the other side, so I had to follow that. I always made my own clothing. I would just buy stuff and think, oh, if it was a little bit more like this, it would look cooler. So I just figured out how to do that. The car is mean on the outside, but then on the inside, it's just a mush. It's just patchwork. It wants to hug you, and it's colorful, and I like that interplay. It's a lot of bright colors. I think that's my two personalities. I usually either wear all black or I like bright colors. I like when different patterns dance together. They sing a new song, and that's what the inside of the car is. I guess none of it makes sense, right? Like, I don't know why I like this dumb, mean green machine, because it was the perfect amount of ugly, but it was the perfect amount of I could work with this, and there was nothing on it that I didn't like, so that was cool, and I just added stuff to it. And the fabric in the patchwork some of it is from the 70s, so that's cool because it was born when the car was born, and some of it is newer, and now it's all like kind of melting into one, and I really like that. I like the old stuff melting with the new stuff. It's very satisfying to watch that. Like if you change a part on anything and then you watch it kind of become one with its new family. That's cool. Time is cool, like what time does to textile and what it does to metal. I like the 70s, the 80s, 60s, definitely. Just back then, this was the norm. Like everything was meaner, everything was simpler, everything was cleaner. No computers, emissions, what emissions? Grandmas back then did their own oil changes, and grandpas mended their overalls. Things were grittier back then. I like gritty patinas. I like fades that you gotta earn. You can't buy that. I like stuff that's a little bit ugly. It's kind of like the underdog. I guess I always had a soft spot for the underdog. I like to not fit into any genre too sternly. I think the cool thing about buying vintage clothes or cars or anything is you're kind of fucking the system, but it's cool. I could drive it, I could wear this, it's still clothes, it's still a car, and it's not mass produced, and it's yours, and it's unique. I like dead stock because you can't just go buy it. It's kind of becoming more rare and there's less of a chance that someone else is gonna have the same thing. We're definitely in like throwaway culture now and we don't fix anything, so just keep your cool old things. It was such better quality, just keep them and fix them and wear them to the death and buy things that you truly love. Stop being a trend follower. Same thing applies to cars. Buy the thing that really, like, you look at it and you're like, yeah, I want that. Like, just make sure it's true to you and you want to drive it and you feel good driving it, and then, yeah, drive it into the ground, use that. I take pride in the fact that all of my vehicles put together ever don't equal the price of the average car on the road today. You don't have to buy what you don't want to buy. That's my message to the world is you don't have to do anything. So do whatever you want.